Okay, here's a koi pond from an old classmate of mine in high school. It has a liner and, of course, the waterfall. And he's going to feed some koi here in a minute. We'll see if we can get a picture of that. He has a really nice place out here. This is one of the nicest koi ponds I've ever seen. Little koi minnows. Are they little koi minnows?
I think a lot of them are.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah, if you want some koi.
Well, if I ever do, I'll buy them off of you, Gary.
You don't need to buy them.
Yeah, I know, but
they're just going to overpopulate.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm at the Farmland Conservation Club. This is our main pond. I'm going to kind of scan around it here. I think this is about 7.5 acres, if I remember right. Okay, I'm scanning more of the Farmland Conservation Club's pond. I'm out to 12 times power now. You can see they have a lot of algae here, so people have problems everywhere. Now I'm going to go back to 2 other ponds I have and see if they're like I used to remember what they were like. One of them was a really special pond in that it didn't have any algae, very shallow, didn't have weeds, didn't have moss, FA, and all it had in it at that time, 10 years ago, was black ramhorn snails. So we'll see what's up. Okay, I'm at the dam of the #1 big pond of the Farmland Conservation Club. Kind of giving it one last check before I leave here. Pretty nice place. As you can see, I probably ought to join this outfit. But I was looking around the edges, see if I could see any minis or anything like that, and I just don't see any. So I don't know really what's going on here. I know some people I know that comes out here, they do catch bass and seem to catch fish all right. I did pull out a little piece of coontail. As you can see, I think I'll take it home with me. I'm not sure I'm going to throw it in my pond, but just in case I might. The really submerged plants I have right now that's in my pond is curly leaf pondweed, which I like. It's not supposed to be too invasive. It comes up in cool weather and dies back somewhat in warm weather. Whether I want to throw this stuff in there, I don't know. I know it's free floating, can root or float or do whatever it wants to do. So I'll decide that later, I guess. So I've got another pond. I haven't been by there for a long, long time. I hope the people even remember me. If I do, I'll take some pictures of that. Okay, this is pond #2 at the Farmland Conservation Club. I used to consider it kind of an ordinary pond. You can see it has a lot of FA on it, moss, and I didn't get my camera going quick enough, but there's a mother duck and her babies that just went off into the cattails here. So we'll see what pond #3 is like now. It used to be an amazing pond. This pond looks to me like it's about, an acre and a half maybe. Okay, I'm at the Farmland Conservation Club. This is what I call pond #3. I was at this pond 10 years ago. There was no filamentous algae, FA, moss. There is none now. And I don't know why. Pond #2, which is probably 500 yards from here, is full of it. And I'll take another picture on the way back. There used to be lots of ramhorn snails along here, especially along these rocks. But the whole place, I used to be able to see bottom. It's a little cloudy right now. And the bottom of these rocks is just filled with it. With the black snails. They're gone. Well, where's the moss? Like I say, this is shallow. I waded around in here collecting the black roundhorn snails here 10 years ago and just pick them up off the bottom. The bottom was just stuck with them. But that's not my main point here. The main point is, what is it about this pond that doesn't have any algae floating on top? That part hadn't changed in 10 years. Pretty amazing to me. And at that time, 10 years ago, when I could see more clear, I didn't see any other kind of life in here. I do see something across the pond there right now. I have no idea what it is. You can maybe see it swimming across there, leaving a little wake. Anyway, that's pond number 3, the amazing pond. Okay, I'm at a stream now that I only know about, where you can see there's a mussel growing in there, a live one. This place used to be full of them, and it may still be, but the river's not too clear right now, so I can't really tell. I think I'll come back another day. Used to be literally hundreds all over this place, and it's hard to find that in any place anymore, in any stream. Okay, Dolly's doing her death-defying act again, walking out on this log I have out for the turtles. I come up here just a little bit ago. I wish I had my camera then. A mother duck and her little ducklings was all standing on this log. Oh, there goes Dolly. There she went. Oh, great shot. I think that's the first time maybe she's actually ever swam. Hey, I'm glad I got this. Yeah. The first for Dolly. Good girl, Dolly. Good girl, yeah. You're a good girl. Hey. Hey, Dolly. You're a good girl. Good girl, yes, you are. Okay, I just spotted a turtle. Wish I'd have had this on sooner. Just coming out of the water, climbing up on the log. So this log gets a heck of a lot of workouts. Ducks, turtles, and my dog. What else? Oh, I did come out here one morning. I seen a blue herring on this thing, on the log. So, boy, I'll tell you what. Since I put this thing in, this is how to work out. He's a slow turtle. I don't know if he's going to go any higher or not. He knows I'm here. I've got it on 12-power zoom, but he knows I'm here. They're getting a little bit tame. They used to, if I'd be standing here on the deck doing this, they'd be all coming off that log into the water. So, we'll leave this for now. This curly leaf pondweed right here, I've got several other spots of it. The wildlife really seem to enjoy. I've had fish coming up and flopping around just underneath of it, turtles sticking their heads up. I got the camera running right now, hoping something will happen while I actually got the camera on. Probably won't. We'll give it a try here, though. But my main point is, they love this stuff. Just like when I used to have another really bad pondweed, Eurasian milfoil, all the animals, bugs, everything loved it, except people. Yeah, it looks like nothing's going to happen here. So we'll quit recording. There's a little something happening there. Yeah, see that? As I say, fish love this stuff. Yeah, that's good. Probably my golden shiners, I would make a guess. My fatheads aren't quite big enough to make that kind of a splash. And the other day, early morning, I was standing out here and watching this curly leaf pondweed, and there was a big splash pop that come right up underneath of it. So I suspect that was a bass, even bigger than the biggest ones I'd seen earlier was 4 inches. I'm guessing this thing might have been a foot or so in length, maybe a pound. Made a pretty loud pop when it hit. So things are coming along great for me. Here's one of my white lilies. I originally got this from northern Indiana Lake. They used to be quite thick, and then I put in the spatter dock, and the spatter dock kind of crowded these guys out to the edge of the pond. But they are a nice lily. Don't know what kind to call them. I just called them the general garden variety. Sure, they've got a good name. Awfully pretty. Pretty good size. Okay, here we're looking at a red lily pad. I planted this thing several years ago, and then I didn't see it anymore because I had all of those grass carp, and I thought they had taken it clear out, but evidently just been biting it off and maybe eating the stems. So it's on a comeback, and so are some other lilies around here I hope to see. A lot of small ones around the edges, and we'll see what happens. One down here is pickerel that I found out in one of my farm fields where there's a lot of water that stays. I found a lot of spiker rush and about a dozen of these, and I got 3 of them and stuck them here in the pond. So we'll see how they do, and hopefully they'll spread around the pond a little bit. Okay, here's the mother duck and her little ducklings swimming away. I was hoping she'd be on the log this morning. There goes another little. Look at these little ducklings come. They're all over the place, aren't they? Yes, they are. And they'll go back in this spatter dock and just disappear. God knows what's in all this spatter dock. I think the animals really do love it, though. Okay. I'm glad they got that shot. Too bad it wasn't a little sunnier out here. It's pretty foggy right now. There they go again. Good place for the mother to raise her little chicks. Be good and safe out here. I suppose they have plenty to eat. Too bad the sun's not out. They show up a lot better, I think. Yeah. Guess that's it.